So there's a lot of questions about drones, specifically quadcopter drones in Ukraine. How effective are they? What are their limitations? All that stuff. And today I have a drone in here. I'm gonna be giving it some tests. And the first test is to go and see how long it takes to get it out of the backpack, operational. So let's get into it. Gotta take off the gloves. Take off. And we're good to go. Back it up so you can actually hear me. I feel like I'm watching We Were Soldiers when they were breaking out the helicopters.
We will ride into battle, and this will be our horse.
One of the things I forgot to take off this, in the heat of the moment, I forgot to take off this lid. That made it so that the camera would not work as designed. It was very blurry. So we're gonna put it through a couple more tests. See how it goes. I actually had to come back here with a car that you guys are propped up against right now because my phone went into a cold weather warning thing and it turned off the phone mid-flight. All right, now when that happened, the drone had returned back to where it was set off from, so it knows that and it landed. But I wanted you to know that you know, this is something that will happen in these weather conditions. This is very, very similar to what I'm going to be dealing with in Ukraine. I want to go give a couple more tests. One of them is going to be tracing. How does the tracing work? Alright, so the next video is going to be me showing the capabilities, camera-wise, of this drone. Well, I have chosen an area probably not suitable for takeoff because there was some snow that got on the sensors. And this had made it so that it thought it was like lower than it was. So you want to make sure not to do that. It's quite a big learning curve when it comes to this stuff. Maybe I'm just stupid. I think I'm a little bit stupid. So we're going to continue the tests, but on the concrete. All right, we're bringing it up to 200 meters now. Does it still operate? Yep, moving left and right. I can still visually see the aircraft. I want to put it up a little bit more. It sounds like I can still hear it a bit. Let's put it up just a bit. It's barely noticeable. You can barely hear it. It's about 280 meters. You can go higher than that. You can go up. I put it up 500 meters. And it's still 84% battery. This was a full battery. And the phone is still fine. And I'll tell you what, I mean, the phone hasn't had any problems with the cold weather. It's probably going to be this recording iPad that's going to have the first problems. I think it stays heated up just enough. You can see the video quality is fantastic. All right, another feature we have is sport mode. Yeah, so it gives me some cautions. I can't, it's not going to go and avoid obstacles, but I can fly as fast as I want. I'll take a video of that too. See, that's what you want to do. That's how you're going to fly in combat. Impressive. All that power in my hands, it kind of freaks me out, to be honest. Cool. Now that was 61% battery at that point. That's the way to do it. The battery is not going to run out as fast as I thought. So that's pretty cool. I know that the Mavic 2 Air also has a lot of these functions. I think it's pretty much the same, even with battery life, except the camera is a little bit off, but I'll show you some footage right now of that. Holy crap. I'm gonna put it up and try and figure out the camera. Wow, there it goes. You can hear it still. Now, how do I move the camera down? So all in all, what are some of the things that you want to have? You need to have shelter for not only your hands, but also for your phone and the other devices and batteries that you have. You want to make sure that they aren't super cold. They will drain their battery much faster. Plus, it has the possibility of going into just shutting off the phone because it's so cold. Other thing, keep multiple devices with the same app and connected to your DJI, or being able to, because I got my phone right here and the iPad. These both have the program on it. You want to be able to have different options in case one of them goes into a cold setting. And the other thing is to have protection for your drone, right? This is an old video camera bag. These drones have a lot of very, very important sensors on it. As you can see, I had some problems with the snow. I had some problems with, you know, when I had in sport mode, almost crashing into those trees right there. There's a lot of danger involved when it comes to operating these drones, and they're very expensive. I hope you learned something in this video. I think we did a pretty good job showing the limitations and also the good things about this drone. So overall, what do I think about the drone and its application for everyday use in the winter? I think it's a fantastic thing. I think that you need shelter. I think that there's some limitations, but as long as you bring some gloves, because I'm really, really cold right now, as long as you have multiple devices and you're taking care of your drone, you know how to operate, and you're not just letting just a random person who does not have training in it, all right? Training and getting comfortable and finding out the limitations on your own of the drone and practicing unzipping it in the heat of the moment, timing yourself. That's very, very important. The other thing I want to mention is that I can't do the test right now of adding weight to it because I forgot to go and bring that stuff, but the max payload for these Mavic second generations are impressive, and they're going to be able to at least carry 1 or 2 frags. So these are munition droppable. You've probably seen these in a lot of videos online. It's not just the latest very expensive $2,000 drones or $3,000 drones. These are $500, $800 off of Facebook Marketplace. So anyway, guys, I hope you learned something. I'm gonna get inside, and I've also been testing my cold weather gear. I'm bringing about 50 sets of all sorts of different clothes for just handing out when I get to Ukraine. That's where I'm spending all my money. It's just for people to be able to be as comfortable and capable on the battlefield, the people that I meet and the people that I have met. Thank you to the Russian bots who've been giving me money just by watching my videos. Thanks to everybody who's been watching my videos and supporting me. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I'm gonna get inside. All right, peace.